Fifth element, fifth element, fifth element, fifth element. Getting it, out the settlement. Hold the line to get connected to a hip-hop specialist. Being registrant, it only takes a second. It's to your benefit, like a settlement. I'm talking about fifth element. Supreme Kai, the perfectionist. Crash on your vagus nerve. Buffet, I'm about to serve. Fresh out of canapes, I'm on the hors d'oeuvres with a hunger indescribable to put in less ease. The host with the most, OT from the D. Creator of this newly booted family tree. DJ 7, young got discretion. Cool, go hard in the paint like resin. Ray Sun checking with the scoop for your teacup. How do we know that? I swear he knows some higher ups. DJ Slim is the linchpin to the crew. Locked in, turned up like an Allen screw. Together we the squad. Salute our supporters like Captain Picard. Congratulations in advance, confetti. Toothpick, cake, clean, we fresh out and ready. Fifth element.
So I shut the fuck up. Yo.
Yes. What up, though? It's your boy OTZ from the D. Y'all know what time it is, man. Another episode of the Fifth Element Hip Hop Podcast,
right,
where we represent peace, love, unity, and having fun. Y'all know what it is, all the elements of hip hop that make this thing so pleasurable. You know what I'm saying? And, so wonderful. I got my guy with me, my co-host, Mr. Ray Sun.
What it do? No smut Fridays.
No smut Fridays. I love it.
No smut.
Every week.
You know what I'm saying?
What we on today, y'all? What we on?
Y'all know what we on. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, sitting next to Ray Sun, man. Y'all know who it is. The lovely Supreme Kai Senpai.
Supreme Kai Senpai. Bing, boom, boom, boom.
Yes, sir.
That's my theme music now. So you got the thing and then
we actually waiting on the Supreme Kai, aka Ding Ding.
Yeah. I'm like, yo.
So y'all already know the AKA Supreme Kai Senpai, AKA Drip Drive Kai. Y'all gotta follow this drip, AKA one part of the squad. Right. AKA I'm gonna have some more for you next week.
AKA late.
AKA get out my business.
We lit today.
Hey, yo. In the back there, man, you know who we got. We got Smooth K, a.k.a. DJ Sam.
Yo, what's happening? It's Friday.
Yes,
Go hard
sir.
in the paint like resin.
Hey, we got the world famous, you know what I mean, XM Radio, incredible.
Man.
Rock the bells.
Yo, DJ's favorite DJ.
Rock the bells.
F Media Corp fam. My guy, the incredible DJ Slim.
Yo.
Yeah. Peace, y'all. How y'all doing out there?
Peace.
Yes, sir. And back there, chilling out, doing this smooth thing as usual. Y'all know who it is. Neighborhood, a.k.a. Hollywood Bud.
What AKA Nate Boogie, AKA Nate Boogie, AKA Boogie, AKA Nate, AKA Nathaniel, AKA Ryan, AKA.
Let's get it.
Cut it out.
He got his AKAs too.
I know.
Hey, they lit today.
Yeah. Hey, yo, Ray Sun, man. Let's get into it, man.
Let's
see
what's going on in the world.
Let's go. You know how we start off the show now.
Yes, sir.
Here we go.
Not late.
Our lifestyles be closed captioned, addicted to fatal attractions, pictures of actions being played back in the midst of mashing. No fairy tales for this young black male. Some see me stranded in this land of hell, jail and crack cells. Hustlers hardly think of culture or the repercussions while busting on backstabbing vultures. Selling my soul for material wishes, fast cars and bitches. Wishing I lived my life a legend, immortalized in pictures. We shed tears, saved your sympathy. My childhood years were spent burying my peers in the cemetery. Here's a message to the newborns waiting to breathe. If you breathe, then you can achieve.
Just look at me.
Smile from Scarface and Tupac.
Love
Yes,
it.
sir.
Man.
Yes, sir.
Classic joint right there.
One
You know
of
what
my
I'm saying?
favorite. One of my favorite.
All right, let's
Tupac
get to it.
songs.
You know what I mean?
We got
Classic
some
joint.
Vegas news. What's popping?
Yeah.
Smoke Loke got a mini movie.
Yes, sir. That one is fire, too.
So Smoke Loke and Lac Moan got a movie out called Dope. Like I said, it's a mini movie. It's 28 minutes and 23 seconds.
Yes, sir.
So you can get it in whatever you're doing. If you at the
Shout out Lac Moan, man. I'm like, yo, video production is crazy right now, man. I'm like, yo, we got to have you up here, Lac, man.
Man, let's make it happen.
Yo,
Yes, sir.
I'm trying to find out.
Right, so they got a mini movie called Dope.
Yep.
And it's a new classic for Vegas.
Yes, sir.
And it got a soundtrack to match with 12 songs. Got Misfit on there on one of the songs
Nice.
called
Shout out
Smoking.
Misfit.
Misfit.
Got TDK on another song
Shout out
called
TDK.
Other Niggas. And they got a bonus song. Well, he has a bonus. Smoke has a bonus song with Blue Angel.
Yeah. Oh,
So,
dope.
Right.
Dope.
So,
I'm like, man, that's dope.
Bangers
He got a
on
song
there.
with Blue Angel, man.
Right,
I'm
rest
like,
in peace.
R.I.P., man.
right. And then that Stacking and Mackin' is still my shit. Still going up.
Stacking and Mackin' is hard, man. I'm like, yo, Smoke is dope, man.
Right.
Yeah, he did.
Jovi Joe put out a new video called What They Own.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Okay, right, and
Yes,
you know
sir.
Jovi's energy. So I'm just looking at the difference of Vegas artists, all the whatever differences we got out here. Smoke, we got Jovi.
Got Jovi Joe.
So Jovi shot some scenes outside of Allegiant Stadium. Right,
Mm-hmm.
just the videos cracking. His energy's on 100 every time he comes.
Every
way.
time, every performance,
Every
every
time.
video,
Right.
he brings it.
And Group Home Baby still out there doing it.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir. Yes, sir.
Right. And I'll tell you an album that I've been banging. That a gentleman was up here on the bar test. 702 Bless.
702
Yeah.
Bless.
That
Man,
album,
we was
Right.
him in the car, boy. That Paradise is.
Right.
Man,
the album,
let's-
My Life, My Pain is the album.
Man, let's talk to it, man. I'm like, yo, 702 Bless, man. Creating culture.
Right. Create
Yeah,
culture
man.
folk.
He
Gang
really did
culture
his thing.
flow. I'm like,
His
yo,
thing, right.
he went up. I'm like, the songs is crazy, man. I'm like, yo, songs is crazy. 702 Bless, you know what we talked about, man. Hit me up, man. You
Right.
already know what time it is.
And that's about it. Besides, shout out to Vegas Hype Media Network and Gorilla Cross Studios.
Yes,
Boom,
sir.
boom, boom.
We had that interview up here with DJ FOS.
Yeah, DJ False, man. I'm like, yo, shout out.
D Foss.
Peace,
You know what I'm
D
saying?
Foss. What's
Right.
good?
That was a dope interview. So when y'all
Absolutely.
get a chance, y'all check that out. Run them numbers up for
Yep.
D Foss.
TSOV.
And then we did the interview with Code 7. And
Yeah, we
that
did.
was dope.
That was
a dope
fun.
interview.
That
Shout
was a
out
lot of
Skinny
fun.
and Tizzle, man. I'm like, y'all my player partners, man. And my
Yeah.
guy Ben in the building clowning. Hey, that what's old girl name?
Melissa?
No, Lil Tay Tay.
Oh.
That girl Lele.
That girl Lele.
Lele.
That girl Lele.
That girl Lele.
Hey Ben, boy,
Why? What
That's
happened? What he say?
that's your favorite female MC. That's his favorite
Oh.
female.
There it is. Run it up for
He's
us.
got some
Oh.
interesting opinions.
Hey man, we gotta talk to that man when I see you,
Yeah.
bro.
Hey, yo, hey, also big shout out to the guy Tay Bangs, you know what I'm
Oh,
saying,
yeah,
for
yeah.
opening up for the Dog Pound, Easy E, DJ Quick,
Yes, sir.
Mac 10, Sugar Free this weekend, man. Vegas, y'all got to show out for the guy, you know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
yeah.
Right.
Show up for Tay Bands, man. You know that's Fifth Element fan.
Right. Hey, we need that hookup. Anybody watching? Pull us up in there.
Yeah,
Yep.
man.
Yeah, I'm a.
I mean.
Yeah.
Boom. Let's get to it, man. We
Straight
got
up,
a guest in the building.
and right now, man, let's go ahead and
Without
introduce the
further
guest in the
ado.
building. You know what I'm
OT
saying?
intro.
I'm like, yo, man, let's talk to it, man. I'm like, this dude a real, true Vegas representative. You know what I mean? Born and raised on the soil. You know what I mean? One of them true East Side representatives, one of the first to ever do it. You know what I mean? Been rocking since way back with, Bozy T and Blaze 5 and all them cats back in the day. So he's definitely connected in the city. You know what I mean? Been putting up numbers for a long time, and his quality of work is impeccable. I'm talking about a man right now, you know what I mean, who was gracious enough to bless us with his presence,
Right,
and bless us with an album called Respect the Elohim.
Yep.
You know what I mean? I'm talking about, like, you already know what type of bars you gotta have to even place that kind of title on your album. So we ain't gonna sugarfoot it around, you know what I'm saying? We gonna get up here, man, and we gonna really introduce my man. Let's give it up for the God, man. DULA MITE.
Woo!
Yeah.
Looking at.
DULA, what up, dog?
Welcome
Oh, I
to
gotta be
Fifth
corny.
Element.
Hi.
Say that's how you gonna bust us out. You
That's
give
how
us
we
a
just
little
gonna,
high.
yeah.
Word.
Hey, I will tell you about this merch, man. Hey, the merch you got on, man. I brought it home, man, and
I'm looking
I was rocking it, right, and my mom's, she seen the joint, and she was like, "Yo, I love that shirt." She's like, "Let me get that shirt." I was like, "Nah, I just copped this from Dula's." I was like, "Nah."
Sorry, brother.
I was
You
like,
got to
I
get
was
your
like,
own.
"Nah."
Nah.
I was like, you can't have this one.
You gonna tell mom she gotta get that
Can't do that
He
one.
gave mom the BT
Can't do
commercial.
that
No, sister.
You gotta get your own. I was like, you can't have this one. I was
Wow.
like, but you know what I'm
Wow.
saying? I told her I would cop her one, so I got you one, Moms. Don't even trip. I got you.
Word, I give her the one I was gonna give you today. I give her
Bet,
first.
man, I ain't even trip.
I got you, moms. You good?
Already. You already know what time it is.
You know we love the moms.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So, How y'all doing, man?
Man,
cracking,
how
it's
it is.
cracking.
Man, how you doing, OG?
Peace, King.
Good.
Yeah, you
now,
doing real good.
before we do all that,
We in the mix.
Word.
before we do all that,
What's up?
I'm gonna even take my glasses off.
Okay,
Oh, look
okay,
at this
okay,
man.
Let
okay.
me not Hollywood.
All right, go ahead, go
They
ahead.
got on these costume glasses.
That's what we do.
Right, I got great vision. I don't even. I just figured it looked good for a second. Let me give y'all flowers. Y'all always give everybody their flowers.
No doubt.
Y'all whole setup, like from the first episode, like when I hit OT, when I tell him, like when I watch y'all,
Right.
and I was telling him certain scenes, I was like, yo, when this and this happened, that was wild. He's like, oh, this nigga really watched.
Yeah, he really watched.
Like I really watch y'all. I watch Code 7 and all that. I actually watch. I don't just try to get on the show to promote my stuff.
Right. That's
I'm a
fact.
fan.
That's
Word.
what's up.
Wow.
Appreciate
Y'all
it.
whole setup is professional. The topics y'all talk about, the people y'all had up here, Father MC. Like I don't even think people know how big that is.
They don't know how
They
big that
don't.
is.
Treat 'em like that. I can't sing. Yeah, Father, you need me in the studio too.
Hey.
On God. But
There it is.
y'all
Watch
whole
it.
setup, everything y'all doing, I love it. Like people come up here and they don't even know what the 5 elements are.
That's
So
facts.
the fact that y'all called it that, like it means a lot because I love hip hop. Hip hop saved me.
Right.
So the fact that y'all called it that I was like, yo, I gotta watch them just based off of that. Because I seen y'all ask people, they were like, what's the 5th element? They were like, shit, you know.
Yeah, he ain't lying. He ain't lying. He ain't lying.
My family, a bank account. So
It's part of the beauty of the question, though, because it's different answers for everybody that answers
yeah, but
it.
these niggas don't know the elements. They don't.
I would really
They don't know
hope.
about breakdancing or none of that type of stuff. A lot of them are like Cardi B. They do it for the money.
Yeah.
Like it's a
Factual.
difference between Nicki. Like I tell people, Nicki wants to be great.
Right.
Cardi wants a check.
Right.
There it is.
And
Right.
y'all want to be great.
That's
and when you're
fact.
being great, the check is gonna come.
Absolutely.
Word.
You
Y'all
said
don't
that.
chase the money is gonna come after y'all because y'all trying to build an empire. So what y'all building, I'm with. So salute.
Look, hey.
That's
True
mad.
form. I'm
Word.
like, yo, I've heard that somewhere before recently. You know what I mean? When I was
Yeah.
hitting these streets.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Been in the corners and
I
everything.
wrote that.
Yes, you
part,
did.
yeah.
Let me Hollywood
Spoke
again
those
now.
words. Spoke
You know what I'm
those
saying?
words.
But before we get into the full-fledged DULA MITE interview, Ray, what else you got for us in the news, man?
Oh man, my bad. Let me jump into it. We got some interesting news.
Yo, DULA MITE, yo, feel free to jump in on this news because we gonna
Oh, I
be,
can jump
you know,
in?
yeah,
Oh,
absolutely.
shit.
Did
It's
y'all
about to get-
see
shit.
the shooting at the baby's house?
Oh
Yeah,
my
yeah,
God.
yeah.
I saw us on an Instagram story though. He posted
I
it.
didn't see
I
that.
didn't see
I
it,
saw.
though.
I heard the 911 call.
So, okay.
I just heard about it.
911 call was crazy. But so on Wednesday, the baby had an intruder that jumped his fence at his mansion. And shit, he shot him. He ended up shooting the intruder.
And he killed him?
No, he shot him
definitely
in the
shot him in the
leg.
leg. He shot him in the leg.
Yeah.
And
He ain't got no problem shooting anybody.
He
have
don't,
no
and that's
problem at
why
all.
I don't know why niggas is trying
Why
this
are they
guy.
testing
I don't know.
him?
You
Yeah,
got
like
that
it.
short man complex. He already
Right.
look like Pac-Man. So
So-
y'all
You
better stop
know,
fucking with this
the
nigga.
thing about it is that he done already
He
killed
gobbling
somebody.
ghosts right now.
Right.
Nigga, look at that.
You see, okay, but here's the thing. Why him? Like, you know that he's about that life.
Right.
Let's
It might be
go.
his hairline. 'Cause the fact,
It is, you know
the
what I
fact
mean?
that you can get 2 braids and you got mad forehead,
Right.
you know that nigga got a big ass head.
Okay,
Head.
but look it though. But look it. Think about it like this. This is what I was talking about earlier.
Don't
Think
let
about
me
it like
start
this.
roasted.
If you go downstairs in your house and there's somebody just standing there that you never seen before in your life, you got the right to take their life. You could kill them.
Well,
Right.
But he
ain't
didn't kill him. He wounded him.
How come he can
And
use his head?
He already got a kill on this.
So
belt.
here go the facts.
I'm just saying, if he wanted to, he would have been within his rights
Right.
to kill that man.
He
Yeah,
would have been.
right, right.
But I'm like, you
Yeah,
know,
that's true.
So look, the baby shot and killed 19-year-old Jalen Dominique Craig in a North Carolina Walmart,
Yeah.
who allegedly tried to rob him, and that was a couple years back.
you're right.
And then on Vlad TV, he had a Vlad interview. He talked about some cats broke in his house, and he was in a shootout with those guys.
It is.
And then he knocked out Cam Coldheart in the
Rest in
luxury
peace.
store.
Rest in
Rest in
peace.
peace,
Yeah.
Cam Coldheart.
You know that
Rest
nigga
in
probably did
peace.
what Soldier did.
Right. Oh man.
God bless that. I'm not gonna speak ill of
And he
that.
does.
Man. So,
I remember
man,
the scene
please
that
quit
shit.
trying the baby.
Right,
Please.
leave that man alone,
Yeah,
man.
please leave the
I'm
baby
like,
alone before
man.
you start the tripping.
Cause he ain't
Got
gonna
it.
think about it. Cause if he think about it, he'll pass out with that big ass head.
You want to stop,
Want
yo.
that baby smoke.
Hold on,
You
y'all want to
on
do
the-
head jokes? He had a lot on his
Mind
mind.
to look at that.
Look at me.
Straight up.
Where is he heading?
Did you guys see Mano in the news? Says he likes to act like a runaway slave when he's dealing and sleeping with white women.
What the?
That is the most ridiculous,
Nah, he got
coolest
it.
shit
I
I've ever heard.
didn't take him
That is
serious
the
when
most-
he said it. I didn't
That's
take him serious.
wait,
I
what?
didn't take him serious at all.
Yeah, you
Man
can't
said he
take that
likes
serious.
to be like
He's gotta be
acting
kidding.
like a runaway slave.
Yeah, he gotta be.
That's
I think
got to
he
be
was-
jokes.
He gotta be tripping.
That's
It's a
jokes.
prank.
He
It's a
had to be
prank.
joking.
Jim
Yeah.
Jones tried to come in and they were in the car together and they tried to reroute it to something else, but I don't know. You remember Jim Jones a couple of months back? He said
Kissed
his
his
mom.
mom.
Yeah, his mom taught him how to French kiss.
Boy,
Boy,
That's so
what the?
Well, he was
Alright.
damn near kissing a man because his mama voice is crazy.
Sweet home Alabama.
Jimmy, give me kiss,
Oh
Jimmy.
boy!
Mom, I don't want to kiss you.
All right,
Kiss me.
Cuba Gooding Jr. is in the news.
Buckle in, niggas.
Right, buckle in. Check it out. Cuba Gooding Jr. is in the news. He pleads guilty to forcible touching.
Oh,
What is
okay.
that?
that's I don't know. I didn't even know that was a law,
Wait, what?
but okay.
Forcible touching.
with that
Forcible
law.
and teaching.
Forcible touching.
As a female, I'm with that law. If
that-
there is a law against forcible touching, I endorse that law.
Is that like in the club and cats be grabbing on
It
you?
could be anywhere.
That's what I was gonna ask. Was he
It's
trying to
just
hug
like
her and-
unwelcome physical touch.
Yeah.
And like you just got your people that's just like super duper familiar and just walk up to you and put their hands around your waist. Just like something that feels like intimate to somebody else. It's just like the most normalest thing in the world to them, and they just do.
You know
that
what's
weird
crazy?
shit.
It's like
And it's weird.
I could see women doubling down on that law and really getting some guys caught up. But I've had women forcibly touch me.
Oh, definitely.
And if I did that,
Absolutely.
I know I'd be looked at it like, oh man, you know what I mean? You tripping.
But
You
you
need to
have a
get
right
over
to
it.
your personal
I
space
know,
as a
but-
man, just like I do.
But I'm saying, like, you know what? I could see that going overboard.
Yeah, y'all
You know
finna
what I
OD
mean?
it. You
Going
can see an OD
overboard.
it.
I
Let
can
me ask
see
you-
an
let me ask you a
OD.
question.
I
I
mean,
can
it
see
would have to be
OD.
clearly defined.
Kai, let me ask you a
Exactly.
question.
OT talking about the
Okay,
OD.
so you in the club, it's loud, right?
Right.
A guy's trying to get your attention, it's loud. He's trying to yell. He's like, hey, yo, hey.
Yeah.
You can't hear him.
Right.
So how should he get your attention then? Because normally they'll grab the wrist, grab the hand like, hey, and women be like, don't touch me. So what does a man do in that situation when he's trying to get your attention?
Okay. Here it is, guys. Tap her on the shoulder.
Sometimes that don't work either because women ignore that.
Well, I mean, to me, it's a reflex. If somebody tap me on the shoulder, I'm gonna turn around, or just just a tap. Like it could be a tap on the arm or tap on the shoulder, but like grabbing somebody feels like oppressive, and it's like it's a reflex of like
All right, what if
fuck
they
off
just
me.
do this?
That's fine.
I've heard women
Just a
say they
little
hate
boop,
that.
boop.
I heard they said they hate that.
Well, I don't know. Like,
Maybe
I mean,
they
to me,
just-
that's normal. If I go like just to touch your arm or like your forearm, that's not.
So just tap her.
Yeah, just tap. Hey, baby, what's up?
Okay.
Tap.
Simple.
I mean, you
Tap
know,
on the booty?
No.
I mean, I
OT, you OD.
It's a
OT, I ain't gonna
social
lie,
me-
you OD. You
it's
OD
a
right now.
social
You not
media
OT, you
era,
OD.
so, with the social media era, everything.
Just tap her, you know what I mean?
Right.
Tap on the booty.
Just say no to what OT
Tap her in the
just
booty.
said.
I got some other news. We'll jump back into some more news a little bit later.
Right. Yo, let's talk to this album,
Let's talk
man.
about this
You know what I mean?
motherfucking album
Respect
and shit.
the
Like
Elohim,
seriously,
man.
I
I'm
got
like,
so
yo.
many questions.
So Dula, man, what inspired the title "Respect the Elohim"? Because that's like I said, that's a big statement,
Man, this is such a long-winded answer.
right?
I will
Okay.
try to make it short.
We got time.
Okay.
Let's go.
There's a couple stories that go with it. The first one was last year on this day,
Right?
I went to Atlanta. Okay, yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, you're good.
Microphone check. 1, 2. All right. So last year around this time, I was in Atlanta. I had 3 meetings with 3 labels.
Right.
So you can imagine, I'm like, yeah, nigga,
Pretty excited.
super excited, right?
Right.
I learned a lesson: when you make plans, that's when God laughs at you.
There it is.
When I went there, each meeting didn't go the way I thought it was gonna go, and I learned some lessons.
Okay.
The lesson that I learned the most is that they're not looking for artists.
Right.
I like had the false hope that they was looking for artists. I know my artistry got me the meetings, but that's all it was. It was like they was gonna lowball me, and I was hoping the ones that I went with that they wasn't gonna lowball me, and they lowball me. And the other one, I'm actually gonna say their name, Authentic Empire. That's just to me is just a whole scam. I think everything that Boom Man is doing over there is a scam. That's why Euro got it, put him on blast, and a whole bunch of other artists.
So Authentic Empire is the Empire we see. Empire Records.
Nah. This is an independent record in Atlanta. Independent record label in Atlanta. Boom Man used to be an artist.
Okay.
But Boom Man is super connected. I give him that. Super connected. He's not a bad guy. But when people are paying $500 to have a meeting with your A&Rs to be set up with other ways to pay for them to help you, that sounds like more of a money grab. So I didn't pay. I was supposed to have an initial meeting with someone else, and he quit the day before my meeting.
Oh my!
And didn't tell me.
Damn.
Oh my!
So when I walked in, I'm meeting with somebody totally different. It was actually a person I didn't want to meet with because I seen him on the internet. He's the nigga when your music playing, it's a white boy. Your music playing, he's texting, or I've seen videos where it turns into a minstrel show. As soon as it come on, niggas is jumping on tables, they performing, all that other stuff. I ain't gonna give you no minstrel show.
That part.
Not at all. Ain't nothing about me Bojangles.
Right.
So I was ready to quit because I'm just like, damn, I've had maybe about 10 meetings total. And once a couple people talked to me, they changed my mind how I just said 10 meetings. Listen to what I just had. 10 meetings.
Right.
I can't name a lot of people that had one meeting.
That part.
Look how entitled I look.
Privileged.
Ready to cry, and quit because 3 labels didn't do what I thought was, nigga.
Right.
My music and my personality got me in these meetings.
Right.
I ain't got millions of dollars. I don't sell drugs. I ain't no pimp.
Right.
I'm a 9 to 5 nigga.
Right.
People, I've wrote great songs for people in the industry, but if people know, the industry don't pay that much.
That part.
So I'm not finna be at home talking about I'm a rapper playing PlayStation.
Right.
But everything that I've done on my own. How in the hell can I not thank God for that?
That part.
I'm not a rapper. I'm not making bullshit.
Right.
I'm an MC that's had meetings with labels. So I was like, shit. Came up with a game plan.
There it is.
And I was like, I'm not an MC. I mean, I'm not a rapper. I'm an MC. But I'm not just an MC. I'm a God MC.
There it is.
I know with the opportunity of being in there, I ain't finna just be one of them artists that's there and then they gone. I'm trying to be on Mount Rushmore.
There it is.
All these other people think about Vegas. I don't give a damn about being the hottest in Vegas. I'm trying to be up there with Nas, Hov, Big, Pac, Eminem. Somebody watching this can go listen to my album and probably laugh at the fact that I'm saying that.
Right.
Kiss my ass. I don't care because there's a majority that think that I could be up there with them. But the person that believes in me the most is me. So that's why I put it out there. I'm like, nigga, respect me because in the city too, they don't give me my respect. Everybody want to name all these people. And if people do the history of Vegas hip hop, how can you talk Vegas hip hop without bringing me up somehow?
That's fact.
Fact is, if you do a Mount Rushmore in Vegas, sorry, I'm on that motherfucker.
Who's on it?
Who's on it to me?
Yep.
Me. And I'm representing the East. I'm the one that gave the East Side respectability, all that shit. I battled all these niggas. I went after all these people when they was coming at me.
Right.
When people was like, oh, it's just Mexicans over there. That's fine.
You and Fats ever go at?
Me and Fats ever battle? I gave Fats his first feature. The hell I need to battle Fats for?
Yeah, facts.
Fats was just known as a battle rapper.
Right.
His first feature was on the Talking My Shit remix.
Right.
And he killed his verse. I didn't even write a new verse for that because his verse was so dope. I wanted him to shine on it.
Right.
Because I look out for people too. Fats will say that. Anytime I call Fats, free Fats, by the way.
Free
Fats.
Anytime I call Fats, Fats was there.
Right.
Period. But I know I put in more work and, just with his legal problems, he wasn't able to show his true talent.
Right.
And that's the sad part of it. I don't want to say it's wasted talent because I hope he gets out. With the situation he's in, I don't know.
Right.
But if it's a Mount Rushmore, you got to put Weeze Mac on it.
Weeze. You know what I mean? Mr. Finley.
Like,
hey,
Weezmack is my favorite Vegas rapper. And
Yeah.
people know, like, the fact that me and him used to beef, I hated it.
Weez is dope as fuck.
Yeah,
though.
even
I'm like,
when we was beefing, I was a fan of his shit.
Right.
Yeah.
I was like, nigga, I'm a fan of this nigga. Why the fuck I'm gonna want to beef with this nigga?
And Weez actually, you know what I mean, actually got a deal with Def
Yeah,
Jam.
right.
You know what I mean? I'm
Ghetto
like, yo,
Vision.
I'm like, Jay-Z had to sit down with Jay-Z,
Yeah.
which is crazy.
And he's a good guy, man.
Yeah,
So shout out
yeah,
to Grease,
Weez, yeah,
SO,
Grease,
TDK,
yep.
Mac, all them niggas that was involved in that situation, man.
Yeah.
They didn't know it at the time. I was like rooting for them the whole time they had that deal. I never wanted to beef with them in that situation.
Right.
Like when he got his deal, I was like, oh shit, I gotta be next.
Right.
So when you say beef, was this a hip hop beef, a rap beef? Was it word songs going back and forth?
For me, it was a hip hop beef. I think you know how people can get stuff misconstrued and mix up hip hop with streets.
Right.
Yes.
I'm not a gangster dude.
Right.
Like I'm from my hood. Like
Right.
you could do. If people ask where's DULA from, everybody know I'm from 28th Street.
Right.
Period. I'm an 8 side nigga.
Right.
But I wasn't a gangster. Like my brother was Urkel,
Right.
so I didn't have the big brother that was a big bad tough mother. So I couldn't. I wasn't nigga name was like, I'll get my brother. No, I had to get my bumps and bruises. Won some fight, lost some fights. You know what I mean? Some people respected me, some people don't. I didn't care.
Right.
I was the goofy kid that'll make you laugh, but I wasn't a punk.
Right.
So, you know, but as far as the beef, I think it got misconstrued into some street shit because I think sometimes people in Vegas, the Fifth Element, right?
Right.
That's hip hop.
Yes,
All
sir.
day.
Word.
People forget that it's hip hop.
Right.
Right.
So if somebody calls me out and says something about me in a song and I defend myself, that's hip hop.
Yeah. Right.
As long as I'm not trying to harm you,
Right.
it's hip hop.
Just to
Adam.
clarify, if somebody says something about you in a song and you defend yourself in a song,
Right. In a song.
that's hip hop.
That's hip hop.
That's right.
It's called a diss track.
Right.
Exactly.
And then if I see you, and if you want to get physical because of that or something like that, then that's just stupid.
Right.
That means you in the wrong sport.
Yeah.
Right.
But when I saw them, it was never nothing physical. It was always cool when we saw each other. But I never made a diss track about Weezmack. Weezmack is the only person I never made a diss track about. Like came at me a little bit. He just came at me a little bit, and I didn't respond. I felt like, why would I respond to that?
Right.
He got a deal.
Right.
Nigga, I'm not gonna respond to you.
Right.
I'm trying to be where you at.
Right.
But it was other people that was attacking me in the city and stuff, and then I would defend myself. And I think it got misconstrued that I'm thinking it's hip hop, and it turned into street shit for them.
Right.
And I think that was always the misunderstanding to me. I'm like, nigga, I'm just competitive. I want to be the best. You gonna come at me, nigga? I'm like Kobe. Fuck Jordan.
Right.
So, but a lot of people didn't have that mentality at that time.
Right.
As we grew and matured, people talked to me, and I had conversations with some of them. And now I'm cool with all of them.
Gotcha.
Right.
All right, so let's get back to this Rushmore.
Mount Rushmore. Sheesh. So me,
Weez.
Dizzy Wright,
Okay. He got a new album out too. He
Yes,
got a new
sir.
album out.
Yes, he does.
and that took a lot for me to say that because I don't like that guy.
Oh.
But man, I mean, I tried to end that beef with him, but he wasn't with it. So, but it don't mean I'm a hater.
Right.
I mean, look what he did.
That's some real shit. I'm like, yo, it
That's
takes
the realest.
I'm like, yo, you ain't got to be a hater because you don't like somebody.
Yeah, I'm not
you
a
can
hater.
not like them, but
Yeah.
still acknowledge their accomplishment.
He's
You can
accomplished.
respect
You know
Right.
what I'm
that.
saying?
I respect his accomplishment. He is the Devin the Dude of the Tech 9 generation.
There it is.
Period. So everything that Dizzy has done, I've listened to all the albums just because he reps. He say Vegas.
Yeah.
I'm ignoring the Michigan stuff and all that stuff. That stuff's stupid. It's stupid. Like I've talked about it. The only thing I've always said was that he wasn't from the East. That doesn't even matter either. The fact is that Dizzy's been honored by the Raiders, the Rebels, and all that stuff. And Dizzy deserves to be on the Mount Rushmore.
There it is.
He got a deal.
Yeah.
He did his
Yeah.
thing. The last one, man, there's just so many different people going through my head. That can go. That's like a
Landlord.
landlord can definitely be on it. It's like 5 people that can be Too bad Mount Rushmore is only.
That's what I was gonna
people.
say. Like, it don't. Does when we say Mount Rushmore, does that have to mean like we only got like 4, or only got like
Shit,
we can
Mount
have our
Rushmore only got
own
4
Mount
people on it.
Rushmore
Like,
with
if y'all only
got
10,
4
I
on
can
there,
give you
yeah.
I
about
can
10
give you-
people. You know what I'm saying? We
Yeah.
got we surrounded by mountains.
Yeah, I
But
can
if
give
you
you.
gonna do Mount Rushmore, then that's the reference of a
Good
4.
point.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
But
I
if
can
it's
give
good,
you
we
a
just gonna say a
solid
mountain
10.
of people. Then you know what I mean?
Yeah, the solid 10 I can give you is
TDK on there.
TDK's on there. People don't realize TDK was in the source.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
he
TDK was
Yeah.
like that too.
Word. Peace to the God, loose minds and them. Peace, y'all.
I'm gonna say people that have accomplished stuff. Like people always say right now, like a lot of the new guys, they say, "Oh, Vegas, this is the biggest Vegas has ever been." Nigga, shut up. No, this is not the big time. Before the internet even really started popping, let me see. Weezman got a deal.
Yep,
Dizzy got a deal.
yep,
Landlord got a deal.
yep.
I had an independent situation.
Yep.
All that situation was bullshit. Who else? Did Sir Drew Price get a situation? Oh, Sir Drew Price was fucking with Freeway and JD
Yeah,
Era.
Jada. Yeah, he got songs with Freeway.
Yeah,
in
he
them,
got them.
you know.
S Supreme, he was popping.
S Supreme.
What about Young Boy who's was on the bus and all that?
Oh, Quadir.
Quadir.
Yeah, Quadir.
Quadir deserves to be in my. Oh shit! Drop my phone. He's in my top 10 just based off the stuff that he accomplished with Triple P and everything.
Yeah.
Like,
Quadir.
people don't understand that little flip feature. That was huge for Vegas.
Shout out Quadir, man. I'm like, I
Yeah.
ran into him at Two Tone Studio not too long ago.
Yeah,
he was doing
he
some
making
shit
a
with
little
Samson.
comeback.
Hey, but,
Yeah.
but check it.
Shout out to
'Cause
Samson.
Shout out to Samson.
Shout out.
Let's talk about his album. Let's talk about it. You got 11 songs on it. Respect Elohim.
Yes, sir.
Coco Melanin.
I knew you was ready to talk
That
about
video, though.
The video.
Come on,
The
man.
video.
Hey, that video.
First off, if y'all ain't seen it after this show, go to YouTube. Check
Hey.
out Coco Melanin.
It's a good song.
I'm looking at it, yo, and I'm
Good
like,
song. It's a great video.
hey, the video, I'm like, man, the fruit, the girls, I'm like,
Right.
yo, I'm like, shh. Boy, I was like, man, how come I ain't get no call? This nigga done call me 25 times in a week.
What you
He
want
ain't
to-
call me about the video, though. I was just trying to be in the video.
Nah, it was only one person, only one man looking
I know
at
there's
it.
only one dude in there and shit. He was like, ain't no room for you, OT.
The video was based off poly relationship,
Right.
and I know that's huge right now.
Right. That's the thing.
I actually think people should just do it, but you know, I believe in monogamy too.
Right.
You know, some people cool with being with that one person for 1,000 years. Do your thing.
Right.
I believe in poly. I believe in monogamy.
Yeah, it is.
But I think it was a couple things I wanted to represent. One, before I say anything, shout out to Millie X.
Millie X, hey,
Yeah.
shout out to Millie X, man. We need to, hey, that dude got some dope
Yeah,
visuals.
Millie gets busy.
Hey, I'm like, he's up there. Like, your video is immaculate, man. That mug is crazy. I was just talking to Skinny about Millie X earlier today. Yeah.
I told him the
Real
vision.
dope.
He made it happen. Shout out to the 3 girls in the video. Keely, Raina. She goes by Raw Vitality.
Okay.
She coming. She nice. She reminds me of Rhapsody when she make me.
Nice.
And Nikki Banks.
Yo, shout out to the 3 girls in the video.
Right.
Yeah, they really.
Shout out, guys. Representing.
What up?
Yeah, they really came through for me. The first thing that I wanted to do with the video, though, if you really think about it, of course, yeah, some butt cheeks was showing cool,
Absolutely.
but nobody was clapping their ass. Nobody
Right.
was twerking.
No, it was definitely a sexy video.
Right, I wanted
But
to
it
make
was-
it sexy and classy.
It was definitely classy.
Yeah.
Like, it was no, like, raunchy shit. It wasn't a
Right.
thong
Look at that.
song. It was,
Right.
it was nice.
And I didn't want it to represent that because it's a song about brown skinned women.
Right.
The main thing too is that I wanted to like throw in a little bit tidbits, see if people catch it. Like when we was playing cards, we all had dashikis on.
Like, right. I seen that. I seen
You know what I
all
mean?
of
So,
the
like,
dashikis.
If it's a poly relationship, don't mean that you have threesomes and all
Right.
that type of stuff. If people really study it, which I did, like they don't ever have threesomes.
No, you're building.
Yeah, you just building a family together and all that stuff. You all family and all that.
Right.
The fruit represents Africa.
Right.
So I was like thinking of small stuff to make stuff look a certain way and all that type of shit. Because if you really look at it, like Raina has dreadlocks.
Right. I seen
The
that.
other girl had straight hair. The other girl had the ponytail with the
Yep.
baby hair. So I wanted to make sure they did that. I made sure that the lingerie that they had on was only black, except for the
Subtlety.
subtle shit.
Right.
Even the rub down. If you saw, you saw me rubbing her butt, but she wasn't ass naked.
Right.
No.
So I wanted to make it an adult video, but make it classy.
That's what I said. It was
Yeah.
it was a classy soft
Yeah.
porn. It's a classy soft porn video.
But I think a lot of people
Cinemax at night.
I've been watching so many people videos, and dark skinned women don't get.
Yeah, they don't get that.
Like
love
melanin,
like that.
people don't realize melanin is Latin and African American,
Definitely.
right? But cocoa melanin is a little different. We don't have a lot of dark skinned women in videos.
Right.
And going forward, I want to, if not every video, every other video have that represented because it's beautiful.
Right.
Like look at us three. We got light skin at the table, but look how good she looking between the Oreo.
Wow. I don't know how I feel about being in the middle of the Oreo right now. I don't know how I feel
But
about
you
that.
the other flavor because you know they got the different color package.
Yeah, I'll be a peanut butter Oreo. How about
go.
that? Boom. Up top.
Yeah,
Hey.
Coco Melanin was a fun video.
Hey man, I got a question, bro. I'm impressed with the singers. How did you get your singers, bro? 'Cause they all of them.
Networking.
So since you said singers, and let me just mention one. Fedaro.
Fedaro.
Strange Fruit?
Fedaro. Strange
Fedaro.
Fruit.
Oh, that's
Fruit.
one of my
Yep.
favorite
Right, I appreciate
ones off the whole joint.
I
Like,
can tell
it's
by the
so-
look you just gave me. You said nigga.
It is. It just, like it's something that, I think every person in this country can relate to. You know what I mean? Just the topic and the fact that, it was just sung well. It was melodic. It was beautiful.
Appreciate it.
I enjoyed it very much.
I like real singers.
Right.
I don't like auto-tune at all. I don't like when rappers try to sing their hook. I hate that shit. Networking. I think a lot of people, let me say something to Vegas artists, if you want to listen to me. They don't network. Period. I mean, what's wrong with leaving the city?
There's some of them are leaving. We can't say they don't
And
network.
they don't network. My thing is this. The past 10 guests, I'm not putting them on blast. I don't know who the guests were. I haven't even been a guest on this show. I kept up with you.
Right.
That's networking.
Yeah,
After
absolutely.
we done with the show, y'all will hear from me more often just checking on you.
Absolutely.
Because that's how you build a relationship. It's not just always this.
Right.
How your kids doing.
Right.
That's networking.
Right.
So, like my listening party, my man Cedric drove 250 miles in his podcast
Absolutely.
to just host it for that night and then drove back. That's because we know each other.
Right.
When we met each other at Dash Radio, we built a friendship because I kept in touch. So networking is more than just, oh man, I went to this festival, you know what I'm saying, did a couple collaborations. Did you keep up with them?
Right.
Because I'm the type of nigga. Let's just say East Goselli, that's my man, right?
Right.
Let's say
East
he
Scott.
get
Shout out East Guy.
let's say he get a record deal.
Right.
I'm the type of nigga, you need an assistant?
That part.
Because that's my man.
Right.
I'll make sure you got your M&Ms in there. What you want, Mountain Dew in that motherfucker?
Right.
Because it's just all about getting in.
Right.
And then once I'm in, I'm going to network with the people that he's around, and I'm going to build my own shit.
Right.
Such an important message. You know who else said that exact same thing? Kelly J. DJ Kelly J. Shout out to Kelly J.
And she know.
She was like the first person that I heard really talk about what networking is and how it's about, like you said, checking on people, seeing if they got what they need,
Yep.
finding out what they like and, just, doing little things to, make other people happy and feel comfortable.
Absolutely.
I remember when Skinny first started Code 7, he reviewed Rap Guys.
Yeah.
And then he was like, hey, man, you should come through on the couch and talk. I said, nah. He was like, what? I said, I got to get to know you.
Right.
Because now that's my man. I'll call him just to see what's up with him.
Right. Right.
Tizzle, I call just to see what's up with Tizzle. Ben, Rio,
Right.
all of them.
Right.
I could say I know these dudes.
Right.
I never, they my bestest friends in the world. They know I fuck with them.
Right.
They know I check on them.
Right.
They know it's bigger than music.
Hey, and that's real.
That's
I'm
part
like,
of networking.
This dude called me at least like 2, maybe 3 times a week. I talk to Dula. And like
What's up?
not like for like 10 minutes. We be
like
chopping.
hours.
You know what I mean? We really chopping.
First time I talked to Skinny on the phone, we talked for 8 hours.
See?
Wow.
Yeah.
And that's for real. Cause Skinny
Wow.
Skinny will talk to you. I'm like, I talked to him for like 2 hours today.
Yeah, we
like
talked about all we talked about was hip hop. I noticed that a lot of people too out here, they're really sensitive. That's gonna hurt your networking.
Right.
Yep.
I remember when I was on Code 7 and I did my interview, and I'll never do it again ever, where they They bring up an artist name and I tell them what I think. I'll never do that again. Unless I start a podcast and I'm done rapping.
Right.
I gave people compliments and it was 3 diss tracks about me.
Wow.
That's crazy.
I'm like, I complimented you niggas. And you niggas made diss tracks. Because I guess you didn't like my compliment. I can't network with y'all.
That part.
You know what I mean? Or I'm careful who I network with too.
Right.
If we get into an argument and then you go on live,
that's crazy.
I can't fuck with you.
Yeah, I don't really.
You ain't my cup of tea, my nigga.
I don't agree with that either.
I'm not with that.
You're not my kind.
Yeah, we got to work it out as men. I don't need everybody on the internet knowing that I'm beefing with you and then hashtagging and tagging your name and the shit. That's not me. So to answer your question, when it comes to the singers, I went to different festivals. I've written songs for people in the industry. So I didn't talk to the people that was at the audio board. I would talk to the people that was in the room or in the hallway, because people don't realize it could be the bummiest motherfucker that dressed like Adam Sandler, and people don't realize Adam Sandler's a millionaire.
Right.
So I don't judge a book. Right. Plus, I know, I'm like, this nigga got on sandals in December. This nigga got money.
money. His feet ain't never cold because he ain't never nowhere too long for it to get cold.
Right. Like the nigga that created Facebook, Zuckerberg. He couldn't dress. He wore sandals in Boston.
Corny dude.
It was cold as shit. This nigga had on sandals.
Yo, so Dula, let's talk about this listening party, man. Because this listening party was crazy.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, I pull up, man. I'm like, it's set up like a press conference. Like, it's him sitting over there, his man sitting over here with the mic, and they're listening to the record. And after each record, he asks the audience in the crowd what y'all think. And people will raise their hand and they would speak to him and ask him the inspiration behind each the songs or whatever. It was so detailed. It was honestly one of the best listening parties I've been to. Had snacks, hors d'oeuvres, champagne out the asshole. It was dope.
The bubbly.
It was crazy. It was just a dope event. And, I seen a lot of people there, you know what I mean? Melissa Benz, Two-Tone, Samson, Daisha, they was all there. Everybody was there. East Sky was there. I was like, it was just a dope event.
I only invited 4 artists.
Right.
Everybody else is either businessman, media, entrepreneurs, models.
Yep.
I've been around long enough to know that if you do a listening party, that's the point, people to listen.
Yep.
I was watching niggas doing listening parties. Niggas was just eating their food, drinking their shit. This nigga's playing the music. These niggas ain't even paying attention. And then they'll post about, yo, the album was hot. How you know?
Right. You ain't even listen.
You ain't even listen. Like, and then they be trying to get their attention. Hey, yo, hold on. This last song, shut up, nigga. Just play the music. Go.
Right, yeah.
So I'm like, if you invite a bunch of artists are going to compare their shit to yours.
Right.
Like, Selly was there because he's on the album. Samson, I was in Campfire with Samson.
Yeah, right. Campfire was dope.
2C's, that's my man. He invited me to his listening party, so why wouldn't I do the same?
Yeah, 2C's did show up.
Yeah,
Shout out 2C's.
He showed up hella late.
You know what I'm saying?
You get a pass, though, because that nigga, he a gorgeous crip. That nigga got nice skin.
Hey, look, hey, Dula. So I remember, I think it was the album before this one.
Blaxploitation.
Commitment Anxiety.
Oh, Commitment Anxiety.
I don't know which one it was, but I know it was when you had the rollout and you had, I think it was, you had the video. Everybody had to turn it.
Yeah,
video.
during the pandemic. Yeah.
Yo, that was creative too. So how did you come up with these, with your themes in order to actually, promote the album and your release dates and your, everything? Man, I'm a student. That's why I say I don't pay attention to what people do in Vegas. I'm a student of the game. Plus, I'm a creative. I'm like, really, I know one thing that I'm talented at is being creative.
Right.
And I mean, I was sitting there during the pandemic. I was like, damn, I just made a really good album. And I was like, it's a pandemic. People are going to listen. But how can I really get them to listen? And then I was just like, hit up DJs, tastemakers, send the album to them, ask them if they'll do it, make a video, see what it'll do. I mean, with the listening parties, and because that was basically like a listening party.
Right.
So with the listening parties, I want people to actually listen to the music. This is not a gimmick to me. Because I don't get how people can just like let people come to a building that you just paid for and they just eat your food and walk around and talk while the music playing.
Right.
Like, it don't make sense to me. It's like, are we thinking?
Right.
Right.
Like, is there a bigger picture to you, or are you doing this for clout so you could take some pictures and all that type of stuff? And most
Real
of the time,
spill.
it just looked like clout. Like, I don't think a lot of these artists love hip hop. I don't think they love the music business.
Right.
Keyword business.
Right.
Business.
Business.
Like, they don't understand it's a business. They don't care about who's the best.
That part.
So you come up with creative ways. Like, I'm not a social media guy. I don't want to do this the whole time.
Right.
It's not my style.
Okay.
So I come up with different ways so people can listen to me. But I have my integrity, I have my morals, I have my values, I keep my principles.
I
Right.
wanted to ask you about that because you said that I think in either Exquisite or Respected Elohim, we was talking about, you know, how there's, you know, rappers and MCs and the difference. Do you feel like there's ever a time when, you know, the business part should come first, or like that, you know, being commercial is like a 4-letter word? I mean, do you feel like that's a bad thing?
I don't even know if the word commercial even exists anymore because we don't know what a hit is anymore.
That part.
I think when Drake's Kiki, he wasn't gonna release that song. It's just that nigga made a dance to it, dancing outside the car, and the shit blew up.
Right.
So I think you have to be authentic to yourself on who you are when you make your music.
That's right. That's fact.
It's a whole bunch of Lil Durks in Vegas.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely.
These niggas talking about dying.
Mhm.
These niggas need role models. I've been listening to people albums and I'm just like, yo, like, y'all trying to kill yourself or something, or like, are we making
The
music?
drug
Or-
usage.
the drug-
factuals.
I pop these pipes and when I'm like, what the fuck?
It's kind of crazy.
Everybody got auto tune. Everybody got auto tune. Nobody rapping anymore. We all singing.
Right.
And then get mad when you say, I think that was an R&B album. Well, if you and Drake and Wayne fault too, because niggas would be doing a verse and then start singing. So yeah, I shot him in the face, and I shot him in the face. It's like, so for somebody like me, when I hear it, I'm like, you ain't being yourself, my nigga.
Right.
Be yourself.
Right.
If you want to be an R&B singer, just be an R&B singer. Right? Post Malone had to be himself.
There you go.
Right.
Cut to the
And
chase.
Charlamagne said, you ain't no rapper. He was like, I think you're right. I'm going to sing. So it's a business. But
Right.
I think like for me, I get overshadowed because I do have morals, values, principles, and all that type of stuff.
Right.
But that's why I said I was blessed too.
Right.
And there's some people that's willing to do what other people are doing. It's a whole bunch of clones. That shit works now. Nowadays, the stuff that we didn't think worked,
Right.
that shit works.
Right.
So do you, boo boo?
Yo.
I can't do it.
So let's talk to this song, man. Very important song on the album, man. Boats.
Yeah.
I'm like, care to elaborate on that, man?
I've only listened to that song. I thought it was once, but it was twice.
Right.
I never listened to that song
Right.
Really?
ever. The ceremony at the end of Strange Fruit, the
Mhm.
interlude, that was actually a reenactment
Okay.
of a friend of mine. I'm never gonna say his name because I don't want to put his family out there like that. Good friend of mine was on the phone with me, and while we was talking, he shot himself in the head. I was traumatized. I'm sure anybody would be traumatized by something like that.
That's shocking.
I was pissed too for a couple reasons. One, you killed yourself. Why'd you have to do it the way you did it? Because that was something, you know, that's PTSD I'm having.
Right.
You have dreams about that type of stuff. Like,
Right.
oh shit. And so even when I went to the funeral, I stood in the back. I didn't sit with the families, nothing. I didn't want to go to the funeral.
Right.
But his dad gave me 2 letters that he wrote me. I didn't read them for over 15 years. I kept them, but I didn't read them. And so the reenactment was the stuff that his dad was saying at the funeral. You know, like, I was working in times that I was too tired to hang out with you. I wish I would have hung out with you, blah, 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 blah. Rock, sock, and roll. That's the nigga did like them. You know what I mean? And I finally read the letters because now I have a better understanding of mental health.
Right.
It's like, you know, you get pissed. Some people do kill themselves selfishly. That exists.
Right.
There's some people that have mental health issues.
Right.
And sometimes it's just something underlying. Like, you know, people are always quick to pull the Bible, the Quran, or something out. God is a forgiving person. So I'm sure in situations like his situation, I was like, why did he do that on the phone with me? Well, maybe I was the last voice he wanted to hear. And he didn't know another way to do it. So when I read the letters, the song is basically the letters. I just made everything rhyme. So 90 to 95% of those words are his actual words to me.
Wow.
And I made them rhyme.
That's incredible.
So at the listening party, I think you saw it. I broke down crying.
Yeah, I seen that.
But I stopped crying because Icy Jones. Shout out to Icy Jones.
Shout out to Icy Jones.
The homie.
The homie, I'm going to put you on blast. I don't care. He gave me a hug, and I don't know what he was drinking, but it was all in my nostrils and shit. That nigga said, don't cry, Dula. It's okay. And that shit was stuck in my nose hairs. So, like, when he said it, I did the Kevin Hart. I was like, no. I'm just fucking with you, Icy Jones. Nah. Icy, that was a joke. Icy showed me a lot of love when I played that song. I'm just playing about your breath, Icy. Your breath was perfectly fine. You was chewing gum. But, yeah, I never listened to that song again. Even after I recorded it, I didn't let him do playback when I was in there.
Right.
Because it breaks me down.
Yeah.
But, yeah, Boats means based on a true story.
Oh.
Yeah. Man, I know I've heard it. Yeah, I've heard you explain it I just wanted you to give that to me.
OT, I got you. Let me just break down each track for y'all. Y'all ready?
Yeah, go ahead.
Go for it.
Shoot.
Exquisite and Respect the Elohim explains Atlanta.
Oh, that makes so much sense now.
Right. Exquisite also explains the lack of support that I received from my family. I know you probably can't tell that I've been through so much. On the outside, I'm polished, but the inside, I'm crushed. Can't rain on my parade. I always had this smile on my face. I was the person that people always came to when they was in pain. Music was the way that I got my pain out because nobody was there for me.
Right.
My family, I haven't talked to my dad in 16 years. Me and my mom, you know, Me and my brother, we cool, but my brother lives in Vegas. I haven't seen him in 3 years.
Damn.
God.
So, you know, hey, I'm an open book.
Yeah.
Right.
So when you listen to me, you're getting me. So the stuff that I'm saying in Exquisite and Respect the Elohim, like even when I was saying I don't pay attention to Vegas. What I was saying in the song, I was like baiting them in, say something. Like, I dare you to say something. Because lyrically, I'll kill you. But most of the time, I'll let people say something. And sometimes not saying nothing is the best way to kill somebody.
Sheesh.
Because they can make a song about you and be like, nigga, I'm not replying to you. That shit was ass.
That part.
And don't even post about it. Be like, oh, a nigga made a song about me. I reposted it.
Right.
That nigga was hot. What's the third song? Late Night Cravings. Late Night Cravings. I think we all been horny. Had those little 3 a.m. hookups. That voicemail that I wrote was basically based off voicemails that I received in the past. Coco Melanin, of course, we talked about that. Let me tell y'all something. My DM been dry for about a good year.
Oh, God.
That might have been popping, huh?
I can't tell you the last time I was flirted with by a woman, okay? And I don't think I'm an ugly person.
Right.
I've been hitting the gym, lost a bunch of weight, nothing. I put this video out.
And it's over with.
Hey, big head. I was like,
Not the hey, big head. You already know what time it is.
and I turned all of them down, too. That shit felt good, too. I ain't want none of them bitches.
Hey, big head. You know
What was the next one? Kevin Samuels.
That song is dope as fuck to me,
That's
bro.
my
I
shit.
love that shit.
That's self-explanatory.
Right.
I watched what he was saying to him, and then I turned into him. That was supposed to have Misfit on it. She is supposed to get the female point of view.
Right.
But I guess she got busy. I don't know. She wasn't able to come through and do a verse.
Right.
But I'd love to do a remix and have her on there to do a female
That would be
point of
dope
view.
as
That'd be
fuck.
dope as fuck. I don't care if it's her, Goddess, any one of the female rappers. That shit would be dope.
Yeah.
But Misfit voice would just be perfect on that beat.
Right.
What's after Kevin Samuels?
Kevin Samuels is
Laura Winslow.
Laura Winslow.
Laura Winslow is dope to
Fuck
me
your
too.
friend zone.
Yeah.
Hey, it's funny because like you said, you was like my brother's Urkel, and I was like the first thing popped in my head was
Was
the Laura Winslow
Winslow.
song.
Yeah.
I was like-
People have it misconstrued. They misconstrue Steve Urkel. Steve Urkel wasn't no bitch.
Nah,
Steve Urkel smacked Lorenz Tate with a glove.
facts.
Ted wouldn't fight for Laura. So that nigga got in the boxing ring with another nigga and fought for Laura.
Right.
Urkel actually fought people.
Right.
He may have got a bully, but he always fought back.
Right.
But when it came to Laura, he didn't get bullied. He fought for Laura.
Right.
And she was still fucking with everybody else.
Mm-hmm.
And that's with the social media era. That's how relationship goes.
Yeah.
It'd be a girl who'd be a bad motherfucker. Oh, she's a 10.
Mm-hmm.
Peace you out. 4 kids later,
Mm-hmm.
and 60 pounds later, now she wants you.
Right. She's like, he was always a good guy.
You always treated me right. Now I got to date you in these 4 months.
Right. You know.
Nah, and you don't even look like you used to look.
Right.
Nah, it's just in this era, the good guys. I consider myself a good guy. Like I never smoked. I didn't start smoking until I turned 25, and I don't smoke like that. I didn't have my first drink till I was 30. So
You waited.
yeah, I waited. Like me, I wasn't like I'll bring a woman flowers.
By 30, I was ready to retire from drinking.
I don't.
You and me both.
Oh,
I
okay.
was
This is
done.
what Laura Winslow represents. Chivalry is dead,
Facts.
Oh, wow.
Facts.
or is it dead?
It's not.
That's why the Kevin Samuels songs was important. The next song was Lap Dance. That's the remix. I did the original with West. This one was with Finesse. I immediately said, I need a stud on this one. Because studs be throwing a lot of money at the strip club.
They
And,
Hey, they do.
and Finesse is a fly motherfucker. Shout out to Finesse. She's a fly
Yeah.
motherfucker.
She came with that shit like a nigga. Like,
Yeah, I wanted her to
for real.
shine on that motherfucker. She killed it. Love Jones just represents how authentic a relationship be.
Love Jones
Right.
is dope.
Yeah, I'm thinking that might, if not Late Night Cravings, Love Jones might be the next single. I don't know. I figured out.
I say Late Night Cravings.
Yeah.
I love that beat on Late Night Cravings.
Yeah,
man.
'cause
That
Late
beat-
Night
that
Cravings,
rock.
that video
Good
might end up looking like the end of the EI video, if y'all know what I'm talking about.
Hell
Oh,
yeah, shit.
God.
Let's go.
You know what I'm talking about.
Let's go.
What's after Love Jones?
8 p.m. in East Las Vegas.
Oh, well, East God Selly.
Crazy.
Let me just say this again. When it comes to the East Side, we've had a lot of monsters. So Drew Price,
Drew
monster.
Price.
Euros,
Yep. You're right.
monster. Interstate Fats,
Fats.
monster.
Word.
Dizzy is a monster.
Yep.
S.U. Preme is a monster.
Whew, boy, S.U.
Samson is a monster.
Samson.
yeah.
Selly is a monster. I can keep going. If I missed you, I'm sorry, because it's a lot. East Side is, to me, when I break down the size of the city, the East Side have the better lyricists to me. The West Side have the better street music to me.
Right.
And
Okay.
Northtown has better, like, they could tell it's street music, but they're better at doing storytelling when it comes to it. Like gang shit, I'm going to go to Bay Blue.
Right.
I'm going to go to 2 C's.
Word
Right.
of mom.
That's street music. That's gang shit. I know what I want to listen to with that. When I want to listen to street shit, I'm gonna go to Landlord.
Mm-hmm.
When it comes to lyrics songs, you can come to me.
There it is.
So
Speaking of lyrics, man,
and Sally is the future.
let's
Hold
talk
on.
to
Let
these
them. You got Strange Fruit. You got 2 more songs.
Oh,
okay.
Did both
Okay,
songs.
Strange Fruit. People that don't know what Strange Fruit is, that's a Billie Holiday song.
Right.
But a lot of people never knew what the Strange Fruit was in the song. It was black people hanging from trees.
Right.
And George Floyd and everyone else in that situation, a lot of people can hashtag shit. A lot of people can wear the shirts. People can even march. Why not talk about it when it's over?
Right.
When it's not, I'm not the person that forget.
Right.
I still think about all this stuff when I'm driving and all that type of stuff. People tend to forget. So what Federo was talking about with Black Love and what I was talking about, gentrify your own hood before they do it.
Right.
We ain't complaining if you're creating your own businesses.
Right.
Business, the word again. Like an artist, you're a business. You're already an entrepreneur because you're a business. But why not create more businesses? So why not really know about your culture? It's people that name their albums after black leaders, and then the album ain't got nothing to do with it.
That part.
And not just in Vegas. I've seen a lot of people name their albums after black leaders, and then the first song is talking about, I fucked that bitch. And nigga, what the fuck that got to do with Martin Luther King?
Right.
So I wanted to talk about black empowerment and all that stuff, so that Strange Fruit just turns into something else.
Right.
We're hanging businesses up. Open, closed. After that,
Boats.
boats. And that was self-explanatory.
Right.
So I think it's a classic.
Yeah, I'm like, it's definitely one of my favorite albums right now, and I'm banking that joint. So, like I said, man, Let's talk to these lyrics, man.
Yeah, let's get
You
into
know what I'm
it,
saying?
man.
I'm like, yo,
You know what we do
this
about
is.
this time.
This is
this the bar test?
This a hip hop show.
This is happening.
You know what I mean?
This is happening right now.
And amongst those icons that you see up there, you rest right under the fourth one, the MC John. You know what I mean? The guy with the microphone in his hand. So anytime somebody come up here with a particular skill, we want to have them,
show the skill
bless
for our
us
viewers and
with this bar test.
All right, I got you Acapulco. You ready?
Okay, you been studying?
Acapellican.
You ready? Hip hop, don't stop.
Why you do us like that?
Got his mic.
With my friends and my ends with the
man.
Benzes.
Oh man!
Come on, man. Come
What?
on.
man.
What I do,
Stall the
Pie?
big homie out. Come
You know
on.
I got that gun.
Come on. Stall out the big homie.
No
Come
MCs
on.
have been harmed.
I do this for fun.
In the making of this podcast.
Yo,
Come on, man.
Shout out C-Night. I'm just playing, man. C-Night, I'm kidding. It's not that. All right, run me back.
Okay, on the Quiet Storm beat, say less.
Can I get turned up in the headphones a little bit?
there we go.
Yeah, I
Yo.
like the intro part because that shit always make you get a chance to think about
Yeah,
which
it
freestyle you
builds
want
up.
to
Come
do.
in, get ready. We got my man DULA MITE. He about to eat.
What happened to my mic?
Okay, there it is.
All right, run me back because the mic went out.
It did. That was not you.
Yeah, I said,
that was technical difficulties.
You know what I mean?
Please stand by.
I think we done ran this for beginning 3 times. I got you.
That's right. You know what I mean?
And it's Ramadan. I ain't drunk nothing and ate nothing.
Ramadan
shit.
Mubarak.
So I'm sorry if my mouth get dry.
But your
I'm gonna try to
mind
get
is
it.
clear. Let's go.
Yo. Do I look worry, Holmes? I would outline chalk ya. Montero rappers call him Gaylord Fokker. My rap game disgusting like an STG. Secret some magic on my Johnson, call it HIV. You rap for dead beats like a father on the Maury show. You not the father, yet you still gon' wipe the hoe? See, it's a new year. I'm about to make it clear that I got the game locked like Jamaican hair. It's the king, dog. I'm all about my business, kid. And I can flood the streets up like Katrina did. 1, 2, checker boy. Nike sign checker boy. Game time, nigga, checkmate like a checkerboard. And I'm all about my money, I'm a scoreboard. And I can smell pussy niggas like full force. My only competition is I myself. My punchline so hot, I rewind myself. My punchline so hot, I rewind myself. My punchline so hot, I rewind myself. See, I'm your favorite rapper, multiplied times 2. If Baby King got a Grammy, well, I'm past due. I'm on fire like Colombian coffee. You know that nigga with the donkey, right? Bitch, get off me. I work 24/7. 365 in a year. I even grind an extra day in a leap year. It's Ramadan, I'm eating rappers while I'm fasting. All praise to Allah while I'm tucking in my napkin. I feel it in my limbs, I feel it in my bones. I pull that sword out the rock. I must be destined for the throne, right? I'm from the A, bitch. I made it out of poverty. A superstar I gotta be. No ifs, ands, or probably. You niggas can't decode these bars. It's a struggle. Even when you try to run it back, it's a fumble. A rap star asterisk. Rap god blasphemous. My title is the king is bulletproof, so try to blast at this. Shit, they getting fresh for the feds, right? So I'ma run through them niggas like a red light. When you ain't got a blues clue, that's a red flag. Deep freezer tag, toe tag, or a body bag. People ain't blind, so I know you niggas see I spit so sick that I gave these niggas pink eye, nigga. It's DULA MITE.
DULA MITE. My goodness. DULA MITE. Like bars.
That was dope.
Bars. Shit.
Fly so hard that I remind myself.
Hip hop, don't stop. I do this fun.
Come
I
on,
do it with
man.
the gun.
Stick
With the Enzes, with the Benzes, and my friends, we in the lenses.
Now look at the
No?
woo.
West side?
DULA MITE, you have been certified on the bar test.
Certified.
Fifth Element Hip Hop.
Yeah, that was
Straight
that was
up.
dope.
And I know you've been watching the show, so you know why we say, you know what I mean, you've been certified because rest in peace to our guy, DJ Certified.
Man, one of the first DJs to play me.
Hey,
It was Slim and Certified.
there it is. Look, I'm trying to tell y'all, man. And it's funny that you say that because everybody who we say that to, they always bring big up Certified and be like, he was one of the first DJs to play my music. So, you know what I mean?
I miss him because that nigga Afro curl was beautiful.
Yeah, it was.
Hey, it been like that, though.
That
Since,
nigga
like,
shit was gorgeous.
like forever, though.
Yeah. I wanted to say this on air too,
Yeah,
right?
go
I got
ahead.
it.
What's
Okay.
good?
All right, so this is, I started my own t-shirt line.
Hold on, I'll get in the camera.
Read that.
All right, so it's called Fresh Academy.
Fresh
right?
Academy.
Yeah,
Okay.
I drew that. So,
Nice.
It's not as easy as you think either. It's pretty hard. It's called Fresh Academy. It's actually going to be released in June.
Mm-hmm.
But I got my first prototypes. You saw it at the listening party. I sold them and all that type of stuff.
Absolutely.
So I got everybody's size in the car. I'm going to hook y'all up with one.
Word.
But Fresh Academy cloths will be dropping in June. So I got the white one. I hope they can see the black one too. Hold on.
And the
Yeah,
black
you can see
jump.
the black.
Yeah, I got the black one too. Also too, I got my own shoe coming out.
Oh shit.
Right?
Let's see.
Sneaker game like that?
So you gotta follow this drip up here. What's
Yeah,
good?
I got two pair of shoes that's coming out. Hold on, I got them in my email. So hold on.
The business.
You know I'm a sneakerhead, so you know what I mean. I'm like,
yeah,
I'm gonna be on them shits.
Hold on. Oh, there we go. Okay, so hold on. Is it
What's the
showing?
price point on the sneakers?
Oh no, oh, they're gonna cost, buddy.
They gonna be like some Yeezys and shit, nigga? Red Octobers and shit.
Well, you got.
Right?
Hold on, I'll let y'all take a look at them and shit.
Okay.
Off white.
Oh shit, them shits is
Oh,
dope.
you said I kind of look like these.
Yeah, but that was
And,
dope.
I got the. Hold on, what's the other one? Yeah, there we go.
Oh,
The Raider
shit.
colors.
Can you show it on camera?
It's not big enough.
It's not big enough.
Yeah, it's small as fuck. But
Oh, those are fresh.
Yo, those is dope and shit.
And then I got the red ones.
Oh, those are nice.
Okay.
red ones.
Okay.
And then I got the Raider color ones.
The Raider
I
colors.
need them Raiders.
Look.
There you go.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Those is fly.
Oh, I knew y'all.
Look, you know, here bugging.
Hey, Boog, I couldn't even follow you on Instagram. You too damn
Right.
young.
Hey, shout out.
They thought I was a pedophile. I was like, can I follow him? So I got those.
That's Hollywood, man. You good.
Wow.
Fresh, right?
Yeah. So I got those coming out. I got the shoes coming out. They'll probably be out around July.
Bet.
And then I also got I'm actually quitting my job in August.
Oh shit. Okay.
What?
Yeah, I'm
Congratulations.
taking that leap. So I got my own lemonade
Nice.
company that I'm starting. I'm actually getting help with Demon Time Rum.
Okay.
I'm
I'm about to ask you. You got to look in it.
Nah.
Oh.
I was gonna try CBD, but I was like, I ain't touching that shit because I don't know about all that shit. But I'm gonna have 5 different flavor lemonades. It's gonna be called Exquisite Sensations.
Oh shit.
So I'm actually gonna do that. I'm actually gonna have my own chocolate chip cookies.
Shit.
A part of Exquisite Sensations, and then I got another joint that I'm just taking the leap of faith and just
going
investing
for it.
in me.
Yeah.
So when the shoes come out, everybody gonna get a free pair. I got y'all.
Dope.
And then and then once the lemonade and stuff come out, even if I come up here just for like 5 minutes, and then on air I'll let y'all taste it, tell me what y'all think on air, and then it's y'all. I got y'all.
Okay.
Bet.
That's what's up.
Look, my
Word.
guy, man.
Say
Look at
less.
that, man.
Appreciate
Yo.
you, bro. And the seat is open for you when you're ready.
Yo, man. Hey, man, I just like to say, man, I want to give it up for my guy. Thank you for coming up here, man. We appreciate you, Dula. You know what I mean? Give it up for my man, DULA MITE, y'all.
I appreciate y'all.
I'm like, straight up, dude. Hey, go get that Respect the Elohim. That shit is on all music platforms right now. Dula, tell them where they can reach you at, baby.
Okay, my website's under construction.
Okay.
I had to rebuild it. So that's www.dulamite.com, DULAMITE.com. That'll be out the first Friday in May. So I just restructured everything. So
Gotcha.
so the merchandise and everything, even the lemonade will be on sale on that once I release everything.
Okay.
Dope.
On social media, DULAMITE. Support the album.
Support the album. Respect the Elohim, man.
Right. Run them numbers
What's up?
up.
Yeah, and
So-
more than anything too, if you just like good music, I think that, well, I know I make good music because God blessed me with that ability.
Mhm.
What we do when we make music is not easy. It's like,
Absolutely not.
we work off commission coming up here. I know I made fun of C Night and everything, but what he did up here,
Right.
that's fearless.
Freestyling off the dome.
Yeah, off the top, you up here letting people judge you.
Right.
You got to be fearless to do this. You got to have thick skin to do this. Some
Right.
people don't have thick skin, but they still do it.
Right.
But making music is not easy,
Mhm.
and we need y'all support.
Hey, I can't even
Say
tell you how
that.
many times
Yeah.
people done sat in that chair
Say
and
that.
deer in the headlights.
Yeah,
You know
like
what I mean?
a lot
So,
of people
yeah, it
feel
definitely ain't
entitled,
easy.
like they're support, like everybody's supposed to support them. We are nothing without the consumer. So if you don't go listen to it, I mean, shit.
how am I gonna be successful with music?
Okay.
So I want you to listen to it, enjoy it, hit me, tell me what you think, tell me what you don't like.
There
We
it is,
nothing
man.
without the consumer. So
There it is. Hey, yo, let's pay some bills, Ray, son.
All right, hey, went on shout out our barbershop people, Q the Barber,
Q
C
the
the Barber,
C the
Chuck over
Barber.
there at the barbecue shop. They
Yes,
on
sir.
2077 North Jones behind the Burger King. What they doing, y'all?
Taking off phase.
Boom, we want to shout out Miko, Big Miko,
Big
BSC
Meek.
Radio. And shout out to Keith Clarence
Blackson
Braxton, my
City
partner
Radio.
that shot me that smile from Scarface. To go
Oh,
today.
yeah. Dope.
Keith Braxton, we got you, baby.
Yes, sir. Hey, yo, Booger Bug.
Take us out.
You gonna
Let's
take
go,
us out?
Bug.
Let's go.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Like, comment, subscribe. I know you watching with no socks on. Ugly ass boy.